During the 1940s, barely a year following the end of the Second World War, Italian aircraft manufacturer Piaggio Aero, being keen to rebuild itself and its customer base in the post-war era, embarked upon the development of a new amphibian design. This was no simple choice, as many aviation companies had been defeated in their ambitions to develop efficient flying watercraft and required ingenuity to achieve. The design produced by Piaggio was of a relatively large aircraft, yet still being capable of operations from both relatively rough waters and fairly compact grass airstrips. During late 1948, the P-136 prototype performed its maiden flight. Roughly 6 months later, it reportedly completed certification tests, clearing the type's entry into service. The Piaggio P-136 was an twin-engine amphibian flying boat. It is furnished with an all-metal hull, pusher propellers, a gull wing, and retractable landing gear, being capable of carrying a maximum of 5 people with baggage, or a pair of stretchers and an accompanying medical attendant. The P-136's pusher configuration confers several advantages, one being that both the propellers and engines are kept well clear of spray and the cabin doors. Cooling of the engines is achieved via large scoops located above the leading edges of the wing. After passing through the engines, this heated air is then channeled at the propellers to keep them free of ice, making any special de-icing apparatus unnecessary. Reportedly, operations revealed that even prolonged taxiing in tropical climates did not lead to any instances of overheating. Another benefit of the aft positioning of the engines is that cabin noise is inherently lessened in the cabin, providing a quieter environment for passengers and pilot alike. In terms of its controls and handling, the P-136's boat hull makes little imposition on its flight characteristics. As a land plane, it behaves as well as any comparable light twin, except that it pays the penalty of slightly lower cruising speed incurred by its marine capabilities. The had excellent maneuverability, an ability to perform a very steep approach. As common amongst flying boats, both the control wheel and pedal travel are large, aiding in takeoff runs to avoid water-based obstructions such as buoys. Water steering is achieved via a large rudder that is linked to cable of the aerodynamic rudder. The aircraft was marketed in the United States as the Royal Gull by American distributor Kearney and Trecker. During the late 1950s, a land-based utility aircraft, the Piaggio P-166, was developed from the P-136 and shares many design similarities.